Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the bait shop. As you can see, I'm by myself right now. So, posted on here, if you didn't see the description, tonight is an open mic night. I know there's a couple people with the link, so I want to go ahead and give some shout outs to some people that are in there already. Seeing Mr. Avid Fisherman was anxiously awaiting the start of his favorite show and his favorite person, the bait shop, aka the Chad. He was first in here waiting. Mr. Sampy was in there waiting. Hello, Mr. Sampy. Laughing Cats Fishing. Kentucky Redneck Outdoors. Something's wrong with my mouse here. My beautiful wife, Dee. We got Wannabe Outdoors. What's up, Matt? John Patrick Jr. Catfishing Crappie. Hey, buddy.
Hey, what's going on, Chad?
How you doing tonight?
Good. I saw open mic. I figured it'd be a good time to come in here and cause some trouble.
I like it. Well, speaking of
how
trouble,
you doing, bud? Long time no
see.
see.
Here's our sister right here, Betty Jean Cross, my favorite sister, your second favorite, and we don't.
Hey,
even
I want
have
Betty to
one.
see this.
What's that?
That's what Betty gave me before I left. Homemade strawberry preserves. I'm gonna have some.
Me and her are gonna have to have some conversations because I didn't get to leave with that. So what's up with that?
I did well, favorite brother. That's all I can say.
I'm starting to see you actually got a bigger plate of crappie to take home too.
Plus, did you see those chicken thighs and gravy I had? Holy Toledo!
I seen the chicken that you was using for bait up at Hoover.
No, wasn't me.
Why are you blushing for?
I'm not blushing. I just am full of life, and it brings color to my beautiful face.
You're full of stuff. And there's Dan Lyle, Mr. Panfish Nation, which is right after this. Make sure you guys check him out. Yeah, Mark looks like he's got some new glasses on that we haven't seen him in before. He might have had them, but when you come on with me, you got to look like the smarter, more intelligent person. So, box them over there. It doesn't really take much, Mark, to be honest with you.
That's all right. I could use all the help I can get. I can't figure out how to look with these glasses to keep the light from
right up, right there, down. Nope, right there. You gotta look like right there, or there's a glare.
Just like this.
Yeah, cover your face. We like that when that happens. Hooks and hammocks.
I see Brandon in there.
Brandon who?
Brandon Cross and Brandon Enix, Hooks and Dreams.
Cross, Brandon Enix. They don't ring a bell. I'm just kidding. What's going on, fellas? There's Mr. John Boy's Catfish, and I actually talked to him on the phone after work today. He's going to be up in my area here in a couple of weeks, he said.
Are you guys going to fish?
I'm not sure what always him and his lovely bride have got going on, but we said that we will be doing some more talking as it comes closer. I got some research to do from him, so see what I can find out. We got the Outdoors with Dave, Hooks and Hammocks and the Weekend Angler, Brandon Enix, you already said. There's my buddy Tim Molina. I like him. Great supporter.
Tim is the man.
Art. So the open mic philosophy is, if you want to come on there, Chris Lee from Hooks and Hammocks, you must, one, get permission from Telly, but two, just send me a message and say, hey, I'll jump on, and I will send you a link. I will never, ever put it in the chat, but if you want to come on, I will more than gladly send it to people that want to do so. We have learned in the past, I don't put it in the chat.
Would you like me to do so?
No, sir. I don't. I just said you are one of the people that knows what happens when you put it in the chat. So we don't.
And what is that? Do we want to talk about that, or are we protecting people in the chat at this time?
Well, we won't. We don't have to name names, but you tend to get people that have nothing to do with this and are just sitting back watching and come on and do things that make you have to delete your whole entire episode by putting some ungodly looking profanity visuals out there. So That's all we can say about that.
Now that you mentioned it, I'm thinking we have made it through 2021 so far without incident yet. What could go wrong? That's what that comment was, Chad.
Yeah, what could go wrong? Still don't see it. I'm not getting any messages. I guess nobody wants to be on the bait shop. I can't believe that.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean nobody? What am I? Nobody?
Well, I'm saying, man, you requested as soon as I posted, you're like, give me a link. I want to be on the greatest show ever. And I was like, Catfish Weekly was Monday night. But
wow.
Cool. Great outdoors exploring.
Underhanded compliments and brown nosing in the same breath.
Dude, I'm good. I got it.
Awesome. Don't forget our man Catfish Fever and Outdoors.
I was getting ready to say, there is my buddy. I haven't seen you in a minute. Is Mr. Lynn Duh from Catfish Fever and Outdoors. We got HS Outdoors. You're gonna naked through a stream once, Chad. Nobody. Yeah, he's right, Tim. You can't even run through the bait shop naked anymore.
Cindy Stokes, you missed. You don't want to do that.
I did miss Cindy Stokes. I didn't see her. There's chat starting to move on me. All 28 beautiful people that have came over. I'm glad you guys have came in. Send the link. I have a surprise. Oh God, I am scared to send this man a link, but I'll try. At least they have to sit in the basement before I'll let them in. So they'll have to stand up and make sure they do undo the trench coat and all that before I let them in.
So you want to preview the goods before you let them on here. Is that what
That's
you're
right.
saying?
I got to preview the tackle box before.
Got to see what they got to offer. Will you make this show better?
Oh Lord, have mercy. How high could you get the ratings? That's right. Sean T, what's going on, buddy? Freddy's Outdoors Adventure. I like that guy too. He's a nice guy.
Hey, while you're going real quick, Chad, while you're going over all the people in chat, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to share the link out to this show. I think everybody in chat ought to do that too. I'm going to share it to my community tab. So,
you mean the actual show, not the in here? You're like probably putting it on like.
Well, Panfish Nation is the actual show tonight, but the warm up act, the bait shop. We should share that link out to everybody.
I thought maybe you were putting the StreamYard link in like some
no, not that one.
Stuff. Yeah, come on in.
I'll share it to my community tab so we get people that have never been on here.
I appreciate that very much, Mark. Appreciate anybody that shares it out. Chad, Mark did message and was gloating about being on your show. Said he was so happy he had to go outside and get some fresh air. Mark's been on the show a few times, but it has really been a minute since we got to have you come on. Really, our actual first bait shop on my channel was Mark out there with some awesome bullheads named Dockery and Chad, which they weren't really us because they didn't catch any fish, but that's cool. Oh, we got tornado sirens going on around Chris. I know our area, if we lose the stream, just so you guys know, we have some really bad storms moving through the Cincinnati Valley. I know it's really up by where Betty and them are. It's kind of hitting hard, but there's tornado watches and stuff tonight.
Last night, we got hammered with that about 3 a.m, Chad. It was bad. 90-mile-an-hour winds and nonstop lightning. I've never seen it like that before. We had a bunch of down trees, and a lot of neighbors had their fences blown down. But, we lost power maybe for like a couple of seconds, maybe 4 times. And other than that, everybody kind of pulled through safe. But I've never seen it, blowing that hard, except on the bait shop.
Yeah, that's – wow. I see what you did there. Bless your heart, Mark. Bless your heart. Thanks.
Hey, I just came home from Ohio. I know what that means. You can't get away with that anymore, Chad.
You finally know what that means?
Something like that.
And HS Outdoors, what he was talking about was not just, he's like sharing it out too. If you have, your personal Facebook and stuff, we're all trying to grow these channels, and the groups and stuff are nice, but a lot of people's groups, everybody's already subscribed, but sharing it out to your personal pages, that really helps a lot. You never know who might come in and be like, this guy is very, very freaking funny looking, and I want to watch and make fun of him some more.
Let's say hello to
Palmetto Cats.
I see Kevin out there, and I see Josh. Did you forget about Josh?
No, have tried to forget about Josh. Which Josh are you talking about?
Weekend Angler.
Yeah, him too. I've tried to forget about him, but it hasn't happened yet.
Josh, look what came in the mail today, buddy. Thank you very much. I won this during his tournament. Pretty cool Rapala bait knife. I can't wait to use it.
There's Miss Chrissy Brown. Her and Ernie were out there doing a little fishing. They said it was starting to do a little bit of stuff out there, and they were thinking about packing it up and going home. So hopefully, Betty was driving in the rain. She sent a little video and stuff. So hopefully everybody's staying safe up that way. It seemed to be worse up towards them than it is us right now. All we're getting is a little light breeze. So, but that weather is about to turn, man. I'm excited, Mark.
I hear you, but I want to bring something to your attention. Did you see that SK said hello to me, Chad?
What?
He said
SK,
hello to me.
Come on, man.
I don't see Chad in that.
Wait. Well before you, he said the Chad. I got like the man name, like badass the Chad. You got Mark. I mean, he could have been talking to anybody. We'll say that it was you, but that's what. Oh, the stream just got so much more awesome.
Oh my goodness! Finally.
I'm just telling.
Finally, somebody to offset. Finally, someone to offset all our ugliness up here. And put me on the bottom, Chad. She deserves to be up on top.
Well, before I do, I'm going to break your heart a little bit more. And look at what the wife just got delivered to the house.
Oh,
tell Lyle they DoorDash that stuff too.
Wow.
That'll be my snack later on. But yeah, we'll move you around.
Telly, weren't you guys doing some peanut butter whiskey on your last video with Chris?
Yes.
Yes.
And how did you like that?
Oh, it's amazing. We have like 2 bottles each.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
In one sitting? That's a lot to
No.
Oh, okay.
Lyle has to live vicariously through my DoorDash habit because they do not have it in his area either.
Oh, look who's trying to
get
sneak
him out of
in.
the screen. We're trying to keep the
trying to steal his wife's attention. What's the matter with that husband?
The puppy's wanting to play.
There's Mr. Sonny Cat Nabber Parker. What's going on, buddy? Nice to see you.
Okay.
Telly is sipping some peanut butter drink.
We did. It was amazing. We went to the Hardtooth Distillery.
Is that the live you guys did the other day?
Yes.
So I've been wanting to ask you about this. So I'm kind of curious why you allow Chris to go live so much when I'm at work and cannot watch. Is there something going on? Like you guys don't want me to see what's going on? Because
no, not at all. Not at all. Nope. It was just a last minute trip. We actually went to Salt Creek to try and fish, but the place that we went to was flooded out. So, and then we had to find a different spot. So on our way home, it was like, hey, let's go.
I like it. I had to go back and watch. I really have not had time. I did get to watch some people's stuff this week a little bit for a change, but I tell you what, this summertime has been more busy than I ever would have imagined at work and with everything else going on outside of it. So trying to catch up is hard to do. But if you haven't caught up, there's something that, and you as a new boat owner, that you should make Chris do.
What's that?
Every few months is to go back and watch my video that I just put out the other day, last week. I can't remember how long it's been ago now, but make sure you are checking underneath your prop of your trolling motor.
Okay.
Might save you guys some money. I'm just letting everybody know that. Go back and check it out. It's very short.
Nice.
It won't take up most of your life, like
watching
Chris live without Telly most of the time, because He doesn't take her fishing enough. I see Mr. Kim Burnett is in the chat. Welcome to the show, sir. I hear Chris Lee yapping in the background. If you could quiet him down, that would be great, but I know it's hard to do.
He just came back in. He shut the garage. We had sirens going off a few minutes ago.
Seen somebody Twisted Fishing TV. What's going on? And 2 Stans fishing. Stan the man, better than Stan 3, of course. One of my favorite Stans of all time. Appreciate you coming in. But
wait,
yeah,
which
I
one's your favorite? Stan 2 or Stan 3?
Oh, Stan 2 by far.
Oh, you
know,
said
Stan
Stan
3,
I think.
No, Stan the man is by far the best Stan around. Stan 3, the only thing he's good for is carrying his father's gear. He's not even half the fisherman Stan 2 is.
Ouch.
Wow.
Did you all? I can't believe y'all didn't know that already. My bad.
I think I bring out the worst in Chad.
I'm always like this.
You're being as mean as Maurice and Avid make you out to be tonight.
Well, you ought to have heard him and Chris at Land Between the Lakes. It sounded like a married couple.
Was he talking about me again?
No.
Oh.
You are not the subject of every conversation, Mark. The world does not revolve around you.
It should.
It probably should.
It should. It should
revolve
around all of us.
I used to be a nice guy, but the way Avid and Maurice have treated me lately have kind of turned me into a different person. Who's that guy?
That's our son, Devin.
He looked very shocked when he walked in and saw that he was on the greatest show on earth.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't like the camera at all. He's worse than I am.
I just compared my show to the Barnum and Bailey Circus, if you didn't know what I was talking about.
You show your age there.
Yeah, I don't even think there is a Barnum and Bailey anymore, is it? Did he shut that down?
Not that I'm aware of.
No, I don't think so.
I got a spoiled hat or something like that. I'm not sure what Avid's saying.
Thomas asked if there is a best of the Chad.
I am the best the Chad. I'm not the best the Chad, but maybe the best the Chad. As far as I know, I'm the only the Chad.
I got to meet the Chad last weekend. It was very nice meeting him.
No, you'd already met me. You met the Chad.
Wait, it's
and I did. I enjoyed that too.
Is it?
Kelly, why didn't you guys come up? Did you work this past weekend?
Yes, we did. Yep.
I figured there was some kind of excuse.
And then we're off this weekend and work next weekend.
You know what? Where are you all fishing this weekend? I need to find somewhere to fish.
I have no idea.
Really nice. Did you see the high on Saturday?
Yes.
77 around here.
Yes, it's supposed to be gorgeous.
Same here.
I will be out ASAP in the morning, Saturday morning. If I have to tie a rope to these big toe, I don't know. Probably down where I normally go, but we'll see. I would say that's more than likely because it's quick and easy, and I have free parking there.
So is it on the river or?
Yeah, down in the Ohio there.
Gotcha.
I would love to go down further. I know some people aren't comfortable yet with going on the river. I have to see what the river's going to do with the storms coming through.
He's going to make your computer.
Are you telling that I'm making fun of him? I am not making fun of him.
I know you are.
No, I would never. Hey, there's bumping Mike Greenwell.
Oh my goodness.
Can we have him exit? He's ruining the greatness of the show. And Miss Cindy Stokes, I don't know why you are so camera shy. You would be amazing. You know more than probably 90% of the people here watching.
I think there was a secret message on the bottom of Chris's cup.
You have good eyes, Mark.
You
get it.
It's these glasses I got on.
There we go. You, sir, get the angry face. I think I threw my hat away that you got me.
Oh, you didn't either.
I mean, I'm going to put on here. Hooks and hammocks sucks. But I can't because of you, Telly.
I was going to say, hang on. I'm happy with that.
And then I can put on the back of it only Chris. Justin's fishing fetish. What's going on, Gabby's dad? He was such an awesome person this weekend. He took the kiddo and
Freddie's Outdoor Adventures. So that's funny.
Let Miss Gabby and her play for a while, like AKA all night. Let's see. So yeah, I need to figure out exactly where I'm going to fish this weekend. I'd love to try a new spot out, but it depends on what the river's doing. If it's going to be pushing because of this rain that's coming through tonight, I'd rather.
Yeah, we've got sirens going off now.
Well, if it's anything what Mark had sent us, he had them 90-mile-an-hour winds yesterday. So I'm.
Oh no.
Yeah. They said
we don't want that.
No, you don't.
We were under a tornado watch because of it.
Wow. So. It's hot and humid here. So it wouldn't take much.
It is ungodly today. It's been low 90s all.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, Missouri. Wait a minute. Sorry, I
saw that.
Meet me on the Missouri River. Whereabouts, Mr. Sunday Cat Never Parker? That's only about a 9-10 hour drive for us.
Only. I mean.
It's
not a bad
Friday
drive. And you'll be there Friday night.
2 days off. I need more than 2 days off to do something like that. Oh, Kentucky Redneck Outdoors. I'm being so nice. I'm actually playing both parts, the sweet and innocent Chad, and my normal partner in crime, Mr. James Dockery. I'm playing his part too. Which I did talk to him for a minute.
Sweet side or yours?
I'm the sweet side. He has always been the vinegar. Yeah. Did talk to him today. He is slowly but surely getting better. So,
well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, he's just good days and bad, and hopefully we'll hear back from him here, before long, and he's got everything under control, and be good to have him back. Definitely missed him.
Need him to keep Chad in line.
Yeah,
I don't think.
If not, it's like I get free reign on picking on everybody.
Avid and Maurice aren't doing a good enough job keeping you in line, so we're going to need Dockery back.
I haven't seen Mr. Maurice yet tonight. Did you? Hopefully I didn't miss him. I told him yesterday in chat that he keeps it up, and I'm going to be driving down to Tennessee, and then me and him is going to get us a bear hug to square this up, because I can't have Mr. Maurice, upset and not liking me. Avid, that's just Avid. He's always angry. He's always been so.
Avid is never angry.
Oh, hey, he was sweet when we met him.
Yep.
Yeah, but when it comes to me, he's got some kind of jealousy because I'm so much better of a fisherman than he is. He's avidly looking for fish. He hasn't found any yet, but he lives vicariously through my videos where I catch fish. And then he gets jealous because I can stay awake all day at work, where we know that he likes to nap. So
I think Avid just called you a bear.
He said he will use bear spray.
He will. Let's see. Hey, I didn't see Mr. Muskrat's in here.
What's going on, Roger?
He was up there with us this weekend. There was a lot of people up there, Mark. I really wish Telly would have had the weekend off. Not Chris, but I wish Telly would have came up.
Well, if I come up there, he's coming up there. Or down there, rather.
He's lucky we all like you. There was a lot of people up there, though.
It's a package deal.
I know. Same with Dee. I let her tag along, too. Even though everybody wants to see Dee more than they do me. But
yes, this is true.
That is true.
It's okay.
I would like to see Dee, too.
But at least,
that way I know I get for you both.
Yeah. Well, at least that way I get an invite. Chris probably feels the same way. At least he gets an invite because you guys get invited to a lot more places than we do. So cows may come and go. I like that. Cows may come.
Cute.
Thanks, Sonny. Sonny, I hope you're doing well, buddy. I'm surprised I haven't had a black eye already there. Now I'm being called the devil.
Dee lets you follow her around.
Even Freddie is turning on me here.
Sweet, not sour like you said. Cute.
Mark, you gonna be doing any fishing this weekend?
I don't know. I have a graduation party to go to. I got to do some stuff tomorrow. I would like to have gotten out tomorrow, but some last minute things came up. So I'm like, I need tires on my truck, things like that. So I won't be able to get out early. We'll see what happens. I may go out on a little local lake and chase some channel cats around, but other than that, we'll see. It won't be until Sunday. So
did we wear you out this past weekend? We did a lot of fishing.
We did do a lot.
Even more after I left. So
I did. It was a really good weekend. I had a lot of fun. Did a lot of fishing. It was rough fishing, but we managed to put my first blue on the boat, so I was happy about that. And I got to actually learn how slimy and boogery those blue cats are for the first time.
They truly are. But it's
yes,
cool.
They
though.
are.
Yes, they are. I didn't I always saw videos. I always noticed that, and I didn't realize that it was that bad.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
When I get my 100-pounder, Chad, I'll let you know how much worse it is on a big fish.
Oh, I appreciate that. Hey, if you
the
catch a
26-pound one that I caught was bad.
How big was it, Tully?
26 pounds.
That's a good fish.
It slimed the whole front of my jacket.
I'll take it. If day you can leave the river slimed, you know you had a great day fishing.
Oh yeah.
But Mark, if you catch a 100-pounder before me, brother, I will clap and applaud and be so happy for you. It wouldn't be funny. I would never be jealous. I mean, I'd be a little jealous, but
just a little.
Just a little. But
I think we all would.
I will, dude. I see people catch these kind of fish, and yes, I want to catch something that big, but just to know that people are out there and able to do it is awesome. I'd love to be able to, I just want to keep getting better, and I want to keep catching more often the bigger fish. I finally started to get to where I'm catching and finding the bigger fish in this area more often. So, I just keep getting better and trying to catch it, step it up and all that kind of stuff. Jeff Barker finally got the pontoon done. Channel cats tomorrow. The Lord is getting it done. That's awesome.
Right on. Get her done. SK says that little bluegill caught a big flathead today.
This might be the best comment I've ever read. Her 50 was bad and it crapped all over Lyle.
How dare that 50 do that?
I mean, that was horrible.
I'd have filleted him up for doing that to Dad.
Guys, if anybody else wants to come up, send me a message in Messenger or something, and I'll bring you all up. You're more than welcome to come in.
Well, guys, I'm going to go. So
I wasn't running you off.
Over to Chris. I know. No, you're fine. I've got stuff I got to get done before I go to bed. I've been up since 3:30. So you guys take care.
Bye, Telly. It was nice seeing you.
Bye.
Coming on. Let's see.
Chad, send some links out.
I sent one to one person. They never came in.
Oh, there he is. Look at this.
Oh, come on.
I just wanted to tell Mark.
Else?
I just wanted to tell Mark congratulations on his first blue.
Thank you very much.
I was rooting for you, buddy.
Oh, so many people were. I was pretty worried I was gonna let some people down, but because of Betty and Brandon, I didn't do so. They got me on the fish, so I'm very grateful. It was very fun.
Well,
and Ohio's a gorgeous state, I must say. It was really beautiful out there.
Once you get out of the city, it is actually got a lot of beautiful area. But I literally sat there and I must have checked my phone every 10 minutes on Monday waiting for a picture of your first blue. Oh, we got trouble here now.
There's Stan.
Hello.
And the man.
All right, we actually do have a tornado warning now, so I'm going to go out.
All right, buddy.
All right, you two be safe.
Thanks.
Let me know, Chris, when it passes. Okay.
All right, Chad. You know what? I need to get ready for Panfish Nation show tonight, which means I got to eat a little dinner before the show. I've been running around all day. I got you. I left you in good hands here. I'm sure Stan can keep you in line.
Whatever could Stan and I talk about for the next 29 minutes.
I'm not much of. Hold on, before I leave, Stan. James River #1. What's that all about?
I've been hanging around with those Potomac boys a lot, so I got to kind of remind them. That's the little brother to the James River. So
I thought you were saying that you were the #1 on the James River. I was going to say that's pretty confident of you. It's a big river.
Hey, if you want to be big, you got to think big. So
that's right. All right, guys. So I'm going to go eat a little dinner and get ready for Panfish Nation after Chad and the bait shop. I almost said something I should have. You guys have a good show. You guys message him and get on here and give him a hard time for me, please. Have a great one, guys.
Bye. Yes, two of the best. Go ahead. I was going to say 2 of the best panfish shows. You got Panfish Nation coming up right after Fishing with the Chad. And on Wednesday nights at 10 o'clock, y'all check out SK's Crappie Catching Adventures. He does an awesome talk show on Wednesday nights, 10 o'clock Central. Like I said, 2 of the best pan fishing shows you will ever see.
Can't argue with that. All right, gentlemen, have a good night. See you guys in about a half hour.
See you, buddy. Have a great show.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you, Muskrat. Thanks, Muskrat. And look at there. Avid is just, I don't know what we did to him, Chad. He has just been relentless with the second place thing. And
hey, you know what I would say to that? I would say, how many fish did you catch to get second place in so many of those? I mean, when is Avid going to step up to an Iron Cat?
I do have a whole chest full of palmettos, so I do believe I've got I think I'm up to the most catfish caught total in Iron Cat history. I'm definitely the most hours fished in Iron Cat history.
You are.
So I'll take
targeted small catfish.
That's right. Still to this day. But no, it's all in fun, and I have finally made it. This rounds out the weekly shows. The Bait Shop was the only show that I have not been on.
You've been on the Bait Shop, haven't you?
No.
You're kidding me.
Nope. It was this was
now I feel bad.
Well, hey, no, everything works out for a reason. This was the final show, so here I am.
At least you saved the best. I knew we hadn't done like an actual just stand, but I thought you had been on here before.
Nope.
And now I feel bad.
Oh, don't feel bad about that.
And my greatest prodigy, who has surpassed the twinsiness of subs and all that kind of greatness, has not been on the Bait Shop before.
I just got lucky. And, you were talking about videos before. As you know, one of my all-time favorite videos is your demonstration video on the double Kentucky rig. I have probably 1,000 or more times recommended that video, and I still do. That is an awesome rig, and you do a great job of tying it.
Yeah, that was back when when I first started. I was still trying to figure out how to talk in front of the camera. So I was kind of like, I don't know what to do with my hands. You do this with the hook.
It's crazy. I remember sitting here. We only have a few videos on my channel, but I remember I was going to do the first video was going to be the Akuma. I got an Akuma 450, so it was just like an unboxing kind of thing. And I must have sat there. I probably went 30 times. Like, I was so nervous to talk to the cameras. And now I've probably spoken for thousands of hours in front of a...
Easy. Mr. J-Dog's in the house.
J-Dog, what's up? And,
Mr. Parker,
you go back now and you think back to, like, the first time for everybody. Everybody's, been there before.
Oh, yeah. Well, now all we need to do is get Stan's voice to sound like Chucky's.
I don't know.
I mean,
we have somehow upset the avid, and
well, when you're prettier and you're better fishermen and all that kind of stuff, you're going to have haters, Stan. At least you have hater blockers that you wear most of the time.
yeah. So I left them. They're out. They're with the fishing stuff right now because I had misplaced them the last couple times I went fishing, and it wasn't good results. So.
I need some extra large hater blockers lately because everybody's hating on the Chad lately. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't get it. You're such a nice person. You never start trouble. You just you're and it just finds you somehow.
I meant to ask because you started talking about SK. Did you see the video he put out the other day with the all the bluegill that he was catching?
No, I have been. My wife
watched that one.
My wife had ordered a dumpster thing here for the house, so we've been trying to take care of some things, and my YouTube has slightly fallen back this week.
Got to see that. Now, mine's been the opposite. I actually watched a little bit more this week, but yeah, he was jigging and stuff for bluegill and catching some awesome ones. And
I don't want to tell Muskrat, he's out there right now, but that spot that I told you to go to, the spot that I said was one of my favorites to go to, Dan just caught about a 55-pounder there tonight.
Is that where was you telling him when him and Zach went up to visit you guys?
Yeah, we were.
He didn't even tell me and J Dog that they were coming up there.
He didn't pass that on to you, huh?
No, he didn't. He didn't want the Kentucky guys to come with him. Instead, it was a Ohio, DC, James River get together only. They were like, "We don't want your kind around here, Kentucky boy." And I'm like, "Wow."
Well, you should have been like Ryan Bortz. He came up anyhow.
Oh, that's right. So the invite must have skipped right over my area and down to. I got it, but that was probably because Stan 3 invited him.
Well, those kayak guys, they kind of stick together.
They do. I mean, what's wrong with that boy?
Well, I do the best I can to make them look good. So,
you do an excellent job. I mean, 2 Stands Fishing would be nowhere without all the hard work that you put into it. Let's see. Hold on one. Sorry, I just seen a message. Where'd it go? Do you always wait for an invite? Oh, I thought Michael Murillo. I thought you meant you texted me or something. I thought Michael Murillo was going to come on.
It is open mic night.
It is open mic night. I would love to, I actually offered for Mr. Murillo to come in anytime he wants.
Sampy, how you doing? Great to see you. And J Dog there was very thrilled that we both watched his videos. I must say,
let me tell you. Go ahead. And then I'll tell you.
No, please. It's your show. Please, go ahead.
Yeah. I have the deed to the bait shop, but do I own it? D owns this bait shop. I had to yell at J Dog. I was sitting in the middle of his video, and I'm like 2 minutes to go, and all of a sudden it's like, gone. I can't thumbs up it. I can't comment on it. I can't nothing. And I watched this is a pretty good video. I mean, they got like 25 fish that night. So, and he didn't, he couldn't even get it all in there. And I watched like 20-something minutes of this video, and he goes, takes it down, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing to me? I'm like, I'm texting him. I'm yelling at him. I'm like, what are you doing? I have 2 minutes left. I have no idea how this ends. What are you doing to me right now? And down here in Cincinnati area, so you have Cincinnati and you have the Newport, and the levee down here in Newport, they constantly have big get-togethers and bands and all this and that. And he was afraid that, they were going to mark him for all the music and stuff in the background. And I'm like, dude, it sounds good. Please put it up so I can watch freaking end? I need to know how this ends. I'm like, killing me. So he finally put it back up. I got to watch it. So, I mean, I basically had to beg him. So,
I must say that the first video we put out was about a week or two ago, where his son caught the fish right at the beginning and caught it on the rod that he had out for stand 2. And that first guest that made that guest appearance, that was just awesome. The way that he was quite an awesome looking guy, I must say. And then he had a surprise guest number 2, and she was just outstanding also. It was someone named Dee. I don't know if you know this person, yes. But yeah, she was quite awesome also. So that was a great video there.
Yeah, I really enjoy the outcuts there that are being involved in some of these videos now. I put one in mine not too long ago. It actually looked like it was from Reface app, but it was actually when we were down at Land Between the Lakes, and I was sitting there and having a good conversation and with Chris, and he was telling me how great I was at fishing, and he's just like, "You're a megastar, best I ever have known." And he told me how awesome I was. So I mean, I felt like I needed to put it in one of my videos.
Yeah, of course.
Just want to let Lyle know, he's 19 minutes away from his show starting, that Alyssa is having some ice cream, not my ice cream, a different kind of ice cream that DoorDash delivered to the house. It's mint chocolate chips. So just want to let him know that they delivered her some ice cream as well.
Ooh. Yeah, and Hooks just doesn't give out compliments like that unless he really, really means it. So
yeah, I totally agree. And apparently his dog stepped on his phone and did some swipe text thing there. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, I don't know.
Avid Fish Nation #1 show on Thursday night.
I would agree. If anybody hasn't, I would be very surprised from this crowd if you have not checked out Panfish Nation. They just started at the beginning of the year with it, and I am surprised they don't have tons more subscribers. The guests that they have and the content's amazing.
Oh my gosh. Within the first couple of weeks, it was worth the price of
it was awesome. I mean, it was like, where do you go from here after some of the guests they had,
Yeah, I was like, all right, I'm quitting YouTube. They've got it down.
Yeah, I know. I figured they'd been like at $100,000 after the first month.
Yeah, I just that does surprise me a lot, and I've talked to you about this. That does surprise me with YouTube that sometimes people that have some of the best content don't necessarily get the most appreciation. And
I think if it would if they wouldn't have changed stuff so dramatically with YouTube the last year, the little guy right now is just getting squashed. The keeping of subscribers is just so much harder right now as they continue to ban stuff on YouTube, and you get 10, they take away 10, and then they slowly come back. I think with them doing the ads and stuff on the little guy, they're going to suppress us a lot until we finally hit that mark, and then you start doing well.
Well, here's a little tip that I that's one thing that I work a lot on, is doing a lot of these lives. And I actually wasn't on live last night, and it was like, oh my gosh, withdrawals. But if you do it like Palmetto's been doing it lately, is you want to when you have people come over to somebody else's show and they sub, watch a minute or so of the video, leave a comment, and then as creators, if people are leaving a comment, reply back to them immediately that night. That's showing YouTube that it's real people coming to your channel and that you're actually responding back to them. That last Iron Cat, we had gained the boat one. We had gained quite a few, and I responded right back to them immediately, and I lost none that night.
Now, see,
And
I did the same thing, and I did lose some, but not all of them. So it's worked a little bit. I've gained a few over it, but I think when you're a smaller channel, they're looking at it, right? If you gain 1 to 3, 4 subs here and there, it's not that big of a deal to them. But when you add 20, 30, 40, 50 subs like that, it sends the red flag up to them, and they're like, nope.
Yeah.
Not happening. Watch which whole video?
I think what I was saying, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Okay. No, is it true that Mark? What'd Mark say? Or better yet, watch the whole video. Yeah, that definitely helps. See, it has to like really not pique my interest at all for me not to watch an entire thing. Or a lot of times, if it is a longer video, I might watch part of it. Like I watch and listen to things on my way to work. Like if people are live in the morning, I'll tune in, or if they're not, I'll watch an actual video to try to catch up, and I'll listen to it the whole way to work. For me not to watch your entire video, it's either I had to stop and I come back later, or I don't want to be mean, but
well, I hear it, and I understand what you're saying. Somebody had a question up there. Jeff Barker. So what would you say to a person that is thinking of starting a YouTube thing? I would say start it for the right reason. If it's something that you enjoy, and don't get started in it thinking that within a month you're going to go, because you catch a couple of catfish, that you're going to have 40,000 followers. And we started this. I started going live. Well, I started just in chat like everybody else, and I just loved what everybody was doing. And I think people that have known me now, like yourself and Mark and Roger and the whole gang out there, can see the difference. It's night and day. It saved my life. I can honestly say that. So it was a different thing for me. And it just got me going, and I was just excited about it. And as everybody can tell, I like talking, so here I am. But it's something that I love to do. So regardless of each and every family member of mine is truly, when I do the 2 stands, that's how much love and respect that I have for everybody. It means something to me, and I do it because I love it. And I want to have as many subs as possible, but that's not why I do it. So,
right.
But go into it with the idea that you're going to do it because it's what you want to do and you want to have fun with it. And if you're not, and if you're not willing to, what I was starting to say is, so we did the stand day live every Sunday since last October. The only one we missed was Easter Sunday. We went out in snow and sleet and rain. If I couldn't be fishing, I tried to make sure there was somebody else fishing that I could bring up. And, so we did that every single Sunday. I usually do the Friday night show now live, but I was going live at least once a week or twice a week, talking about catfishing, and I would be in everybody's chat. And so it's, it's something that you got to love doing, in order to grow.
Yeah, I would second that. And I would say 2 things. Know why you want to do it, right? There ain't none of us, sitting here going, I'm going to be the next big thing. I'm going to have 1 million subscribers. I'm going to quit my job and, make money off of YouTube and blah, blah, blah. If you think that, you're probably never going to get there. I have these shows, and trust me, there's nights that I'm like, man, I don't even want to do the show tonight. But then I come on here and I have some of the funnest conversations. I'm like, if anybody has, we're at episode 49 and we have never really had a topic. We have no idea what we're going to be talking about. But I have fun, enjoy talking to people, right? And this ain't a normal, this is what you should do when you're fishing or how you should fish, blah, blah, blah. We just, it's BS. There's a reason why it's the bait shop, and it's people sitting around a bait shop bullcrapping with each other about different things.
But what I do like is about it is if you pay attention, there is those fishing things that you pick up every week.
Oh yeah, we tend to throw something in and out. You know, we throw a line, if you will. But I would say too, you know, with starting a fishing channel for YouTube, is one to keep memories of fishing excursions. Two, if you're going to be educational, you know, sometimes, you know, my channel is mixed with all kinds of different stuff. You know, I put some stuff out there of, hey, this is pretty cool, and this is how I did it. Check this, check that, or this is just me and the wife fishing, and then you have the bait shop. Know why you're doing it. That's the thing, and just go out and have a little fun. The filming, you get better at it. Everybody has got that learning curve. I have still not mastered filming from the boat and all that kind of stuff, but you know, I don't film with the most expensive gear or anything like that. All you need is a phone, that kind of thing, right? It's just go out and have fun. That's the big thing. If it happens, it happens. That means you've got what people want. The rest of us, we might get so big and we'll flatten out, but we're going to have the friends and family that we have in chat right now. And, you know, for some of us, that's golden. We've met a lot of great people through this. I mean, I don't know how many people is in chat right now that I've already met and hung out with, spent weekends with. Love it. I think that means more to me than anything.
Yeah, that is awesome. I can't wait to meet you and the D, and there's a bunch of other people out there. You know, everyone that I've got to meet, my one-ton brothers down there, Art and Josh, they're just awesome people. And Roger and Zach, that was just an amazing experience. And, you know, I fish with Dan all the time, Green Machine, just another awesome individual. Ryan Bortz came down, and, you know, the one thing that all those people, their channels are growing, and the one thing about them is that they are who they are. What you see up there is who they are out here. You know, there's no difference. They do it for the reason.
So what you're saying is there is no hope for your son being better than what I think he is. He'll always be half the man you are. Got it. And then, you know, we got, you know, the people that we pick on and we banter back and forth. And then you got people like Avid that are making fun of our disabilities. When we fall, we can't get up. Avid, I'm half your age, and I probably still couldn't get up as fast as you. But that's okay.
That's right.
I've seen Mr. Fins and Fides. I didn't get to say hi to him earlier.
Bob, how's it going? And yeah, Fins.
That's fighting words, man. Don't take that from him, Stan.
Hey, that's all right. It's all right.
Nope. My daggone mouse is aggravating the heck out of me tonight. Don't forget Mr. LG Bass and Aaron from Catfish Regulators.
Yep. Oh, how could I forget them? Yeah, that's we had a blast down there fishing on the dock with them a couple times. LG, I mean, for those that don't know, I don't drive. So he literally drove up, picked me up, drove me back down, had a room there in the house, stayed there. He drove me back home. So, yeah, I mean, the type of people that you meet doing this is just, you know, if you watch the news and you don't get out a lot, you think that we're in trouble. But then you actually go out and start meeting some of these people like this, and it really gives you hope for humanity because there is a ton of awesome people out there.
There is, you know, just like that meet and greet up in Ohio last weekend. I think there was 40 or 50 people up there just laughing, eating, you know, talking and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, exactly. If you stay off of social media and quit listening to all that and actually talk to, you know, your fellow man and woman, it's all not doom and gloom, man. There's a lot of goodness really out there, and we need to talk to each other and, you know, share that love with each other, share the passion that we have. That's what we do every night of the week, you know, but there's a show or two and lives and all that kind of stuff.
And the funny part is that we spend so much time, you know, even on chat and so on, talking with each other, that when you do like meet in person, you feel like you've known each other for years already because, you know, like I haven't met Palmetto yet, but I know tomorrow if I was to meet him, it would be, you know, just like we've been friends for a year already. It's just it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I got to meet Kevin down at Wiley, and just like everybody else that I've met, he runs up and tells me that I'm the greatest fisherman he's ever known. I mean, I'm starting to get a big head with all these guys telling me that, but it's cool.
There's Hooks. Hooks is saying, I would have never thought of having a YouTube channel would take us to 4 different states that we would have never met otherwise. Met so many awesome people so far, and Chad, the best one. That was nice of him to say.
That was. I'm glad he threw that out there. And you're right. Just this year alone, Dee and I have been to, North Carolina, Mendota, Ohio. Chris has called and begged me to meet him down by his house to go to Bass Pro Shop to ask my expert opinion on stuff. All that kind of stuff. We're all over the place. I've got some other things planned for later in the year, and it's going to be a fun year, man. This is definitely turning it out to be an epic year. So
there's Kim Burnett. Fishing is universal language. Amen. Thank you, Parker. Outside with the Hayes says that's. By the way, hello Hayes. Great to see you again. He said that's how he fell to Avid's meet and greet. Avid's done a few of those. I think it's that type of stuff is just awesome.
And Art, after the post that I made for your birthday, I should still be your number one. Just saying. But we got to meet all those guys. We got Kevin, and we got to meet Fish and stuff. Big Nasty, all them people down at Wiley. It's been an awesome experience. YouTube and meeting such great people. So.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward. What happened here?
Apparently, Dee's getting mad at Art now. Sorry, he means that I was his favorite that he had met, but that's cool. But I really enjoy it, and I'm looking forward to. We've had such an explosion in the last year. I can only imagine. It normally takes a little bit of time for YouTube channels to really take off. And if you look at all the ones that we have now, before there was only a handful of catfishing shows. Now in the last year, you have hundreds. So it's really, I think, going to be helpful for the sport and all that great stuff, right? So just got to do it the right way.
There is so much right information being put out there about catfish. Speaking of which, I am going to be the guest on Country Boy Catfishing next Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Fishing 101 does a great job of putting the right information out there, and that's only going to do our sport of catfishing and the catfish itself. That only helps them. The more people that get involved with it, the more people that are informed, the more people that are trying to get rules and regulations changed. And catfish are not just that bottom dwelling fish that eat stink bait, and they are a game fish, and they need to be treated that way.
I agree. Hopefully one of these days that those regulations will change across the country. But Stan, I want to say one last thing before we log off here tonight. Haven't gotten any more dates requests for the couple showdown in October. The 9th is filled up. Right now I have it as 4 days like we did last time, but I might take it down to 2 if we don't get some more dates. At least we'll do the 2 Saturdays. That way we don't step all over Stan on Sunday anyway.
Oh, but, that's all right.
If you haven't given a date that you want to be on, Stan, or did you already?
It's funny that you brought that up. I was going to call you yesterday about that.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
No, seriously. I was like, oh, my gosh, I never.
Well, no. Right now, the 9th is filled up. If you have not and you are interested in being in the couple showdown, the show that started it all,
I agree.
Go to Fishing with the Channel on Facebook. Find the post and give me a date so I can put your names down and see what we're working with. I have no problem with just doing a 2-day versus the 4. I think it's going to be epic no matter what we do. The first day looks like a pretty good lineup. So
I can only say, if you are thinking of doing it, do it. That was the first one that I was involved with my wife, and every single couple that was out there, everybody had fun. Everybody had the same exact. Man, what a blast! It was great getting my wife, or fishing with my wife, and not only fishing but doing the live. For those of us that do the YouTube, to get the wife involved with that, that she sees kind of what we go through every week. That was pretty awesome too.
Oh gosh. We went through an entire show without that kid. Stan, if you need any help, disciplining him, let me know. One of these days I'm going to make it up there, and we'll give him a good whooping. But appreciate you coming on, my friend. Cannot believe this is the first time you've came in and said hello. We're going to have to change that. So,
well, I had a blast. Save the best for last, right?
That's right. That's right, my friend. Thank you, Kim. Appreciate you coming in. Everybody else in chat, I appreciate you all as well. Even Avid and Chris Lee, you guys are okay too.
Kim does a great job over on SK's show. Awesome job.
When I can stay awake, I love to watch them guys talk. Kim does live on Facebook as well, which is pretty cool. I've caught him a couple times. So you guys check these guys out. We'll see you next week. We may have a surprise next week, but we are coming up on show number 52, which technically we're at a year, but that to me marks the 1 year of the bait shop. So trying to figure out what we might do with that. So, all right, guys. See you over at Panfish Nation. Make sure you guys go check them out. I'm sure they have an amazing show as usual tonight. So we'll see you next week.
Great seeing everybody.